Today we're going to be reviewing the Cardo Spirit HD comm system, as you can see here on my helmet. Full disclosure, I am a brand ambassador for Cardo, but this is not a paid advertisement. I am just giving you guys my honest opinion on how this has been for me and how it has worked out. I've been a fan of their products long before I was a brand ambassador, but if you're interested in getting a Cardo for a discount, you can use my promo code JoyRideMel for at least 10% off. Cardo will have flash sales where this discount goes in upwards to 22% off. Otherwise, guaranteed it's going to be at least 10% off of your purchase when you use my code. So one of the whole reasons why I even got a comm system was because A, I wanted to ride and be able to listen to music at the same time. I wanted to be able to get directions via my hearing versus my vision. Quick soapbox moment for me. I always like to play the game of how many people can I pass that are looking on their phones versus actually paying attention to the road. And it's sad to say that it's about 75 to 85% of drivers are looking at their phone. They're not looking at the road. They're not looking at me on my motorcycle as I'm passing them either. One of the last things that you need as a new rider is yet another distraction or something to fill your brain space when you're learning. So do not get a phone mount. Get a Cardo if you need directions and just listen to things. Or worst case scenario, you can do like ye olden days and actually look at the route that you're planning to take and see if you can memorize a little bit of that map. But you guys probably aren't gonna do that, which there's nothing wrong with that, but you do always have that option. Another reason why I wanted a Cardo in the first place was because I wanted to be able to communicate with my husband when I was first learning how to ride. He could make sure that I'm okay. If anything's going wrong, then he knew right away. And then also be able to listen to the same music, same radio station, whatever, while we also talk, because you can hook it up to listen to music and then you can talk over it as well. The main reason that we landed on the Spirit HD was because of the price. So the duo of these is $339.95, I think. Hold, let me see. Yeah, oh, I was right. So the dual pack of the Spirit HD right now is $339.95 for two of them. A single is gonna cost you $179.95 right now versus some of their top of the line, more popular products, which are the PackTalk Edge and the PackTalk Pro. Those are $449.95 and then $499.95. Those are great and they have their place, but as a new rider, I was only going to be speaking with one other person. These only connect with one other device versus where the PackTalk Edge and PackTalk Pro, you can connect with multiple riders and many of them at that automatically connect. They have a bunch of these extra features that I did not need at the time, but if riding in a group setting and talking to many people at once is something that you are very concerned about and that you want, I would not recommend this. I would definitely recommend the PackTalk Edge or PackTalk Pro. So I have no video of the actual installation from last year, but it was a bit of a learning curve. You obviously have some wires involved with this. My best advice that I can give you is just to be patient. My helmet at the time was brand new, but if you're installing your Cardo on a helmet that you have been wearing, now is the perfect time and excuse to give your cheek pads a wash, take your visor off, and just do a total deep clean of your helmet. It comes with everything that you need to install it. These come with a few different mic setups too, so that you are covered depending on what type of helmet you have. So because I have a full face, I used the round flat mic and not the extended mic. My helmet also has a spot inside of it specifically made for speakers to be installed. So this made it really easy to know exactly where to put the speakers. If yours doesn't, what I would suggest is put your helmet on and reach into the helmet to see where your ears sit on either side of your head. Do you guys know those little like small round like garage sale stickers? I'll find them and put a picture up because I don't know what they're called. Take one of those and put it on your finger and like find where your ear is and then like push the sticker into the helmet, and that way you know exactly where your ears sit inside the helmet. You also can put the mount itself anywhere on the helmet, but if you're not sure, I would definitely put your helmet on again, put a piece of tape on your finger and just reach up to your left side of your helmet to see where your hand ends up. The important thing is that you want to make sure that you can reach it effortlessly when riding, and you shouldn't have to change your body position on your bike at all to use the Cardo, so keep that in mind. Overall, it took about 20 minutes to get it actually installed and ready to go. The worst part of it that is unavoidable in most technology nowadays is, of course, you have to get the Cardo app and register everything, download any firmware, etc. It took longer than the actual install. It was at least 40 minutes to get everything downloaded and set up and registered and ready to use. Some of the features that I like on here is that there is some voice activated controls, like you can answer a phone call just by saying hello. I actually didn't know this when we first got this, and someone was calling me on my ride home from work one day, and as a joke to myself, I'm like, ha, hello? And it it answered the call and someone started talking, and I'm like, how did it just do that? I didn't realize that that is a feature of this product, that you can say hello and it'll answer a phone call for you. I can pause, play, skip songs. I usually do have a set playlist kind of ready to go for wherever I am going that I like to ride to, but that does not stop me from skipping songs that I actually want to listen to or that I'm in the mood for. I'm a habitual song skipper, even like mid-song. It's horrible. It's a bad habit, but I have that habit, admittedly. The only really negative thing that I have to say about this, and I don't even think that it is fair to say that it's the Cardo system's fault. I think it's actually my helmet. It's not that this is not unsafe. It's still ECE and DOT certified with current certifications. But the problem, like with this helmet, is that the visor does not, I don't know if you can see, the visor does not come down, like there's nothing to hold it down and to lock it in place. So a lot of times what'll happen is when I turn to look in a blind spot, it'll come up like that a little bit and I have to push it down just from the wind. So because it's not airtight, it's not very quiet at all. So I do find myself having to turn up the Cardo almost all the way, if not all the way up, in order to hear my music. I also, because this helmet is so noisy and I'm trying to protect my hearing as much as I can, I do wear earplugs anytime I'm on two wheels, whether that's on the street or on the racetrack, to try and protect my hearing as much as I can. So because I've had to use it on almost full or max volume, the speakers are starting to go out. Not terribly bad, but I can definitely hear, like, you know when speakers go out and they start to buzz a little bit? These speakers are starting to do that after a year of use. I don't think it's fair to blame the Cardo that the speakers are going out. I'm the one who has a kind of cheaper helmet that is very, very noisy. It probably wouldn't be a problem if I had a better helmet. Definitely another plug, instead of getting a more expensive Cardo, use those extra couple $100 and get yourself a better quality helmet that you can use maybe the Spirit HD with, or another similar Cardo product that's not $500. And again, nothing wrong with that. If you guys want the most expensive product that they have, that is perfectly fine. I'm just a pretty frugal person and I just want to get more people on two wheels. And for some people, cost of entry is a barrier to that. So if I can encourage you to maybe spend less in one area and more in another to get you the best start, I'm going to do that. One of the situations where this thing really came in handy to have, and I was so thankful that I had it, was on my very first ride ever last year out on the highway. It was just a 55-mile-an-hour highway and I was scared to death. So the story is, we go out, he put me in front of him so that he could watch me. So if anything happened, he would be able to actually see it and help me versus look back and see that I'm not there all of a sudden. So just like a single lane divided highway, there was a semi that was coming towards us. And he's like, oh, hey, something we haven't talked about yet. I'm like, okay, what's going on? And he's like, this semi is gonna come past us. You are more than likely going to feel a big gust of wind as he comes by. What he described happened. And because I knew what to expect, it didn't freak me out as much as it probably would have if I would have just been taken off guard. It was still a very nerve-wracking experience for me at that time, but it would have been so much worse if he would not have been able to talk to me and me talk to him during that whole time. It's almost like, it's so funny. Less than a year after that experience, I started racing. So it just goes to show you how quickly you can dive into motorcycles and really, you know, get comfortable with them if you dedicate time and energy to it. And again, if you're gonna get a Cardo, you might as well get it at a discount. You can use my promo code, which is JoyRideMel, for at least 10% off, depending on the time of the year and the current sale that's going on. So overall, you guys, I really have been truly, honestly happy with my investment. I don't know if I will ever upgrade to a different Cardo when this one does exactly what I need it to do for my personal reasons and what I use it for. It's been worth the investment for me, and I use it every single time that I ride. I'll probably have to replace the speakers in maybe a year or two because of this, but if and when I do that, I'm also gonna be getting a new and different street helmet that's hopefully a bit quieter, and then I'll be able to run the Cardo at a lower volume so that I do not have to blow the speakers out. Sorry. Also, as a side note, did you guys see that Cardo has come out with their own helmet? I don't think it's actually, at the time of this video, I don't think it has been released yet, but I've seen so many mixed opinions on this. I'm curious if you guys think that it's gonna actually be a successful product or if you think it's gonna be a flop. Let me know down in the comments your opinion. I've seen mixed things on both sides. If this was helpful to you at all, please be sure to like this video, and of course, I would love to have you along for the joyride, so click that subscribe button and click the bell so that you never miss a ride with us. So happy trails, you guys. I'm so excited if you're just starting out your riding journey, or you're looking into starting riding next year, or if you are a seasoned person and you're just looking for a new comm system that's not gonna break the bank, the Spirit HD is for you, my friend. Until next time, I'll see you guys soon. That's it. We love it.